Gun was like, we're going to have fun with this. We're going to have fun with this. Analogs to the real world, serious politics wise. Number one, the fictional country of Boravia going and invading the other fictional country of what's the name of it? It's like kind of it's like a Asian country. It's like an Indian kind of name, but it's not. It's like very clearly Israel, Palestine. Jarampur, yeah. Jarampur and Boravia. Boravia is this like high-powered, high-tech superpower in the region that is invading this other country that is not armed at all. It is a literal, exact one-to-one analog to Israel, Palestine. Okay, that's what it is. Boravia is Israel, and Jarampur is Palestine. Abso-fucking-lutely, 100%. Anyone who says that that is not the case is absolutely coping. Even if James Gunn came out and swore on his mother's life that this was not an analog to Israel Palestine, I'm telling you right now, they're just it's lying. Okay. Spoiling the movie first day after its release. What spoiler? It's not a spoiler at all. This is just like what is going on. The whole first, it's a comic book. It's a comic book movie. There is no. It's like the expectation that someone is going to the main character is going to win. It's in the premise. I'm describing the fucking premise to you. Okay. And then the American weapons manufacturer relationship with Israel is directly explained, which is why I think it's a better analog to Israel than it is to Russia. Okay. That's why, because like this is straightforwardly America and American weapons manufacturers and the relationship that they have with Israel and what Israel is doing to Palestine and Palestinians. Okay. People try to cite the fact that the script was written pre-10.7 to say it's not about IP as though IP began on 10.7. Yes, I know that the script was written before, and maybe it was actually initially implemented to talk about like the Russia-Ukraine situation and how Superman would like save the Ukrainians. But obviously, there is plenty of fill-ins post October 7 that and plenty of scripting that took place post October 7, but it doesn't even fucking matter. Okay, anyone with two eyes and an active brain cell, like that can rub two brain cells together, will see that either James Gunn or someone in the writer's room straight up wrote it in a way where it is a one-to-one analog. Okay. It is a one-to-one analog. Script writing is hardly a magical event that changes from occurring. Some people don't understand how filmmaking works. Exactly. 1,000,000%. Dude. And you know it's real. You know that a lot of people have seen it because they're coping. Okay? A lot of the not the pushing Z chatters, like the pro-Russia ones, but the other pushing Z Zionists, Z for Zionism, Andes online have been losing their minds over it. Okay? Even if James Gunn came out and told everyone this is not Israel Palestine at all, I don't know where you guys got that, I would not believe him. He could be like, no one ever touched this script. I'm the only person who wrote this. This is not about Israel Palestine. I would be like, nope. Don't even lie to me right now. It's cool, man. We get it. Sure, bud. Yeah. Because Jarampur is just straight up brown. Okay. Israel is a white country with a direct weapons manufacturing ties to the United States of America. And the country that they're dominating is not a well-armed country that is fenced in. And it's brown people wearing fucking like garb that you see in the region. They even have like AK-47s. Yeah, Boravia is mentioned as a U.S. ally on numerous occasions. Okay? You are out of your fucking mind. It is crazy. It was the most fuck Israel movie I have ever seen. Okay. Me watching Superman say fuck Israel for 2 hours and 9 minutes. No, literally down to the bot farms. Like there are so many parts about this. Yeah. When in the black side, I was like, this is crazy. Superman scene that got me when they showed an army of monkeys using computers to spread digital Hasbro to fuel the Baravian invasion of the native land is literally this. It is crazy. It is crazy, dude. The Netanyahu analog even says Baravia. It's not even a Netanyahu analog. I think it's a Ben-Gurion analog for the record. He is not Netanyahu. A lot of people are saying it's Netanyahu, but I think it's Ben-Gurion. This is what David Ben-Gurion looks like. This is what the leader of Baravia looks like. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Hold on. Come on, give me a still. Do you have a link? I don't think it's Benjamin Netanyahu. It's a compilation of a lot of different things. But it's definitely Israel. There's a little bit of Russian influence in it, but there's a lot of Russian influence in Israel too. Okay? It's not Netanyahu. It's fucking David Ben-Gurion, dude. That's from the fucking... This is from the movie, okay? Please tell me that this is just chance, okay? I mean, this scene right here, I almost had tears, dude. Call me a baby all you want. But when they do this, I'm like, this is the most... I almost cried. I had tears in my eyes watching this. It's hard not to see how this is inspired from the ongoing genocide in Gaza, and I really don't know how to feel about it. This person says, on the one hand, it's disgusting and insensitive to use an ongoing genocide for entertainment when you not once explicitly stated your intent is to depict or bring light to it. On the other hand, anything that helps enlighten the average burger muncher is good, I guess. Yeah, I'm on the second side of this. Okay? I'm on the second side of this where 1,000,000%, 1,000,000 fucking percent that a major blockbuster hit in the United States of America that came out, and it's like a fucking big budget Hollywood summer blockbuster production going to be massively successful. It's already massively successful. And it's literally 2 hours and like 10 minutes of fuck Israel the entire time. 2 hours and 10 minutes of Israel's doing a genocide. Superman needs to fucking save Israel doing a genocide. Or rather, Superman's inspiration causes other superheroes that otherwise would turn a fucking blind eye to Israel doing a genocide in Gaza, causes them to literally fucking take action that they previously said they would not. And all the while, the American government is angry at Superman for interfering in the affairs of Israel and Palestine. Get the fuck out of here. Superman is literally an immigrant that is always trying to do his best, and every single person is like developing tremendous enmity and animosity towards him for being an immigrant that wants to save the planet from harming children, from harming fucking people. Where at a certain point, he just straight up says, dude, I just don't want people to die. Lois Lane automatically hits the Hasbro lines because she is a journalist at the end of the day at the Daily Planet, which is like the New York Times. And she straight up is interviewing Superman. And she just starts fucking railing into him. And I literally wrote it down in my notes. I was like, Lois Lane, of course she's doing Hasbro. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. Saying this is disrespectful and rather than helpful to the cause feels like peak lip shit. Feeling bad about having to see it and think about it. Yeah, no, I don't think this is like harming. It wouldn't hurt if the director just came out and said, George Lucas said, obviously the rebels are Viet Cong. Yeah, except George Lucas said that later, not immediately after, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, the IDF literally almost shoots a child, the child that's putting up the flag before the fucking superheroes intervene. I'm serious right now. I'm telling you right now, down to this, down to this, down to the fact that like there are active bot farms created by weapons manufacturers that have Defense Department contracts that have a direct relationship with Israel that are literally creating a social media environment where everyone is talking about how Superman sucks and how that has the capacity to shape public opinion for a fucking immigrant trying to do the right thing. I'm sorry, it was all there, okay? It was slapping you in the face. It's not like even remotely subtle, but it's actually it's as subtle as a heart attack, but in a good way, because that's what comic books are supposed to be like. Okay, that's what comic books are. So what does the S stand for? It's not an S. On my planet, it means free Palestine. Yeah, I mean, it's basically what this was. Politics in my comic book movie, yeah, they've always done it. It would hurt. Hasanabi, the conflict is good because it lets people accidentally agree with it before they realize what they're agreeing with the depiction of. Normies and Zionists not noticing what it is until they are told after the fact will mentally have a much larger impact. Yeah, sure. So, yeah, prisoners getting shipped away into a secret prison, like all of it is like, and getting tortured in this secret prison by this secret prison that works at the behest of both Israel and the United States of America, created by weapons manufacturers. The entire Luthor Corps is Anduril and Palantir combined. Lex Luthor is literally a Palantir style figure. And yes, he has like silly ambitions, like his moral compass is like guided by envy or whatever, but that's just like the silly fucking comic book hero version of it. But it's very obvious that there is like what he says as the major motivation here is still is not as important as like what is going on in the movie. Okay, he has to still like abide by he has to still abide by like the personal ambitions of Lex Luthor from the comic books, but the very real the very real analog for Lex Luthor in the real world is straight up a Palantir style, Anduril style group of defense contractors. And what I mean by this is you can see it. You can fucking see it, dude. You see it with the Hawaiian shirts that all the fucking defense contractor engineer nerds wear. Literally. Like, let me see if I can show you. Like, here, look. Like, dude, if you guys watched it, okay? If you watched it, then you know. This motherfucker is everywhere, okay? Lex Luthor's ambitions are damn near identical to the real world analog of like both Palmer Luckey and also the real world analog of like Peter Thiel. And every single one of the scientists in Luthor Corp that are straight up working on, every single engineer that's working on the site is wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, he even goes as far as to say Superman groomed us, which I thought was really funny. Lex Luthor as a Peter Thiel tech bro freak is excellent. Peter Thiel couldn't even answer yes to the question, do you want the human race to continue? Yeah. And I don't know. This is one thing that I thought about, okay? Throughout the entire movie, I was thinking, is the real world stranger than fiction at this point? Or is this movie doing the most to try to make it seem like it's the real world? Or are our real world villains in American society basically like comic book villains? And I think it's a little bit of both. I think at this stage, the real world has gotten to a degree of strangeness that basically feels like we're in this dark comedy. Like we are in a comic book. It is not subtle any longer. Okay? comic books were made from past evil humans. I know, but like the current state of existence has gotten to a degree where we straight up have comic book style like silly ass fucking villains. Also, Ben Shapiro did not like it. So, that's everything you need to know about this. Okay. After having watched the movie, it's so fucking obvious why he didn't like it. Yeah, no shit. No shit. You can say soy, oh my God, Hassan, you're reading too much into a fucking comic book or whatever. But it is whatever gets normies to like get on board, whatever emboldens normies to feel more confident about their opinion, about saying what they feel, saying how they feel is good. Okay. Lex Luthor rage bait Superman. Oh, that was another part. Yeah, that was a like there was the Lex Luthor rage bait moment where, I mean, in a very comic book style way, because you'll see screens, you'll see sequences where like regular people are just like eating, I don't know, like yogurt while like the city is collapsing in and of itself. And that is because that's exactly how it's portrayed in the comic books. And it's also supposed to be like something that is happening all the time, so much so that they're basically used to it. Okay. This is something that like the average citizen is used to, right? And you see the impact on humans in Marvel TV shows more than the movies, yeah. But it was fun, yeah. James